Good morning, tubers. Matt M. Roy back again, coming to you from the parking lot of Chesapeake Square Mall. As you can probably see, I am perspiring something fierce right now. Just did my 3 laps. I was going to try to do 4 today, but I didn't want to push it too much because I have some other work I have to do. So, done about 3 miles so far. It's about 6,000 steps. So, believe me, I'll get my 10+ thousand in today one way or the other. Haven't weighed myself yet. I just did not have time to do it this morning. Heck, I didn't even have time to make myself a cup of coffee. I'm actually working on no coffee this morning, if you guys can even believe that. Oh, unreal. But, I had a lot of fun yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't wind up vlogging. I had my ex over. We had a nice dinner. I cooked her spaghetti and meatballs. My one really bad day was yesterday because we had that and then some pound cake for dessert. So, I know, right? But back on the wagon today. But we had a lot of fun. After that, we watched an old movie, One Crazy Summer, from 1986, an old John Cusack and Demi Moore movie, which it's hilarious. It's funny, they call it a romantic comedy, but it's not. It's just a slapstick, fun, typical 80s style comedy movie. If you guys ever get a chance to see it, I highly recommend watching it. And then I went back to her house. I have to help her in and out because she's recovering from some foot surgery at the moment, but no problem there. Went back, stayed over there for a while. I actually stayed there till almost 11 at night. I think I left there at like 10:50. And by the time I got home, it was like 11:30, and I was still so wound up, I didn't actually get to sleep last night until close to 2 a.m. And I woke up this morning, let's say around 8, so as I 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 hours of sleep. But you know what, guys? I'm feeling really, really good. That is so amazing how when you exercise for a long time, not only do you build up your stamina, but you actually don't need as much sleep, I've noticed. Like before, when I was not exercising, I could sleep 9, 10 hours. And my body, I guess, just needed it to recover from the day before. But now that I have my metabolism up, I have my juices flowing, everything is going the way it's supposed to be, my body doesn't need that much sleep anymore. It absolutely amazes me. And I've been getting a lot of questions about this diet, what I'm actually doing here. I'm going to go over that real quick. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing revolutionary. It's just, like I said, 3 key elements. I know I've said this before, but it definitely bears reiterating once again. You got a diet. You cut down your portions. That's the first thing. Not even cutting down not even changing your diet. You don't even need to do that. You can still eat what you want to eat. You just cut down how much of it that you eat. Number 2 is exercise every single day if possible. Now, we've not been able to do every day. I've been doing at least 5 days a week. But if you could do it every day, get out there and do it, because that alone raises your metabolism. And then the number 3 key is have your support system, whether it be, in my case, your parents, could be your spouse, could be anybody out there. And I know this is kind of a repeat of one of the videos I did a couple of days ago, but I want to make sure everybody understands how important this is. You do those 3 things, you will start shedding pounds. And one thing I've added to it since is I'm on what's called a modified low carb diet. In other words, I still allow a certain amount of carbs into my diet, but the bulk of what I eat is protein, eggs, meat, pretty much anything that doesn't have a lot of carbs in it. The one exception might be I do have oatmeal at night once in a while. Oatmeal has a lot of carbs, but it's also very good carbs. Your body burns that kind of carbohydrate off fairly quickly. So whatever I'm doing is working, I guess. I'm going to keep you guys posted on my progress. Like I said, I haven't weighed myself today. I'm hoping in the next week or so to get down to maybe like 315, 312, somewhere around there. But I got a lot of stuff I have to do today, so I'm going to pause this vlog for now, pick it up on the flip side, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, tubers, so I am back home. I had to do some shopping, and I'm actually looking for a box. A old friend of ours from church who moved away is interested in buying one of my desktops, so I need to find a box big enough to try to ship this. I'm not even sure we have one. Right now I'm going into the storage here. Let me show you what this looks like. We actually wound up cleaning it up a little bit, but ever since I got my last load of computers in, I've kind of crapped it up a little. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what I'm talking about here. I apologize in advance for the bad lighting in here. There's only one bulb in here, and it's pretty much at the max. But as you can see, we've actually moved our vacuums here. We used to keep this in the closet in the guest room, these vacuums, but we found it works better in here. Just some incidentals, toilet paper, things like that. And then these are the monitors I picked up on my last load, which I did not actually get a chance to show you guys. I just did not have the time to do it. I apologize. Mostly Acer monitors. These are the 19-inch ones. I still have a few of the 20-inch monitors left. The person that I got them from was actually really nice and included a whole bunch of cables for him. You got some DVI cables in here, some VGA cables at the bottom, and then a whole bunch of desktop power cords. You can see a whole bunch of them right there. Now, looking in here, I think the only box that's going to work is my old Epson printer box. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, see what's actually in this box, and hopefully we can package that system up and send it out to its new owner. Well, I took a close look at that box. Unfortunately, it is not going to work. It is totally falling apart. Looks like at one time maybe it had gotten wet, and the bottom, all the glue that basically held it together is just coming apart. I think even if I taped it, it wouldn't be safe. So looks like I'm going to be going in search of some boxes. Hopefully I might be able to find some at a dumpster somewhere behind one of the stores. This is why I don't usually ship computers out. It is a major hassle. Not only do I have to find a box to put it in, I got to get all the packing material, got to make sure it's packed safely, then I have to bring it to the post office and get it weighed so I can get a shipping amount for the buyer, because I don't actually have a postal scale here, which is probably going to be the next thing that I pick up if I do intend to start selling more of these online, and that is a distinct possibility. So you have to play that one by ear. I'm going to see how this one goes, and if this one goes fairly smoothly, maybe we'll start selling more online. Well, look at this. I came to sit down to have a little rest for a few minutes, and look who decided to come and say hi. Mr. Baxter. I tell you, he has been super affectionate since Mom and Dad went on their little trip. I definitely think he misses them. Don't you, buddy? Go say hi to the camera. There we go. Really just a happy-go-lucky kitty cat. Though it's funny, when my ex was over here, Milo was actually more affectionate to her. Baxter still takes a little while to get used to strangers. If the person's over here a few times, then he'll kind of chum up to them. But if they've only been here once or twice, or it's his first time meeting them, he's just a little bit on the nervous side. Aren't you, little buddy? Yeah. Well, we'll give him some more attention, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings. I'll catch you guys on the... All right, tubers, just leaving the Food Line parking lot. There's some dumpsters right there. I checked. They had one box in there that was close, but it was still a little too small, and it wasn't a very good quality box either. So I'm going to do a little bit more hunting around. Hopefully I can find something that'll work. It doesn't even matter if the box is broken down, because I have a tape gun that I can use to tape it back up. And worst comes to worst, I may just ask my neighbor. I know he gets a lot of shipments in, so he may have something lying around that I can use. See this one other dumpster here. I think they just emptied them, though. That's the main problem. One was full. Yeah, that one's totally empty. I think I'm just gonna have to ask my neighbor, because a lot of these dumpsters were just emptied, and it kind of does make sense, because today and tomorrow are garbage day for our area. Right around here, I think it's today. Tomorrow it's right near us, so probably check over at the thrift store too real quick. I didn't even think about that. They may have some old boxes that I could use. I have a couple of friends there, so they probably would give it to me easily, at least I hope. But other than that, I'm really shocked that it's not raining. We've had a few little drizzles, but they pretty much predicted a washout for today. This is the remnants of the hurricane, and the tropical storm. I think it's Nate. I may be wrong on that. I haven't really been following it like I usually do. But the next few days we're supposed to get a lot of rain, some wind, nothing too crazy, like maybe 25, 30 mile an hour wind gusts at most, probably sustained like around 20, so you know what, we can handle that just fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and pause the vlog. I gotta see if I can find a box. Hopefully he'll let me know for sure if he wants it tonight or not, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings, and I will talk to you guys on the flip side. Well, just about 4 p.m. here, and the weather is certainly taking a turn for the worse. I'm starting to hear some thunder. Look at these really, really thick cumulonimbus clouds. I don't know if that's what they really are, but they sure look like it. I'm ending the vlog here for today. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Stay safe if you live in my area. Please continue to remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.